starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning and welcome to Story Time. Thank you for joining me today. Happy Wednesday already. Yes, thank you so much for being here with us, and I hope that you enjoy the story that we have for you. A beautiful one it is. And this one is by OLAOLU OgUNYEMI, and this one is called Crow from the Shadow. Yes, Crow from the Shadow is back, and find out how Crow is fighting hard today. Thank you so much for joining in. Absolutely appreciate it that we're here to spend time together. And thank you. And also, just so you know, there's a new book that is out, and this one is called Horace the Horsefly. It is by OLAOLU OgUNYEMI. This is his latest, so be sure to stick around Story Time. For one of these days, he'll be here to read this one for us. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time today. I hope you're ready for some Crow from the Shadow. And this one is illustrated by Joshua OgUNYEMI. Good morning to you and welcome to Story Time. Please, as always, let me know where you're joining us from and who is joining in with you. I am so glad that we're here together to read a wonderful story and, of course, spend some time together. I hope that it is a lovely morning where you are, a lovely afternoon, or indeed a lovely evening, depending on what time you are joining us. Welcome to Story Time, and thank you for being here. Remember, yesterday we were trying to get people to phone in. Well, that will still happen today, so hopefully people can get through and we can have a little chat right here on Story Time with you, and you can say hello to your loved ones and your friends. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. I am glad we're here. Let us see who is with us this morning. Yes, indeed. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Abraham and, of course, Terry. And you say only 30 days till the start of the new year. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Time is flying. Thank you so much for joining in. Excited for the holidays, of course. I am glad you're here. Good morning to you, Abraham. And of course, good morning to you as well, Terry. Thank you so much for joining us on Story Time. Yes. Thank you. Good morning to you, Rocco and Chriselle and Clay. Hopefully still napping. We will see you at 11, of course. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Good morning to you out in Long Beach, California, Chriselle and Rocco. Good morning. Welcome to Story Time. Good morning to you. Yes, how are you doing today? Amanda, West, and of course Sarah and Nathan. Good morning out in rainy Illinois. Oh my goodness. Please do stay dry, do stay warm, and of course I hope we enjoy the story that we have today. And say they've done well with their second COVID vaccine. Oh my goodness, and they're ready to hear a good story. Well, thank goodness. Yes, indeed, thankful for that. I am glad you did well. Not that I doubted it. You were going to do well anyway. Thank you so much for joining in. I am glad you protected, an extra layer of protection for sure. Thank you so much for joining in. And yes, I am happy for you getting your COVID vaccine. I have my booster shot lined up, so getting ready for that myself. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Good morning to everybody that is joining in today. Yes. Sarah and Nathan, and of course Amanda West out in Illinois. Rainy Illinois. today. Thank you so much for joining in. Well, we'll be getting started with our story, and this one is Grow from the Shadow. Yes, OLAOLU Ogunyemi, and also illustrated by Joshua Ogunyemi. A big thank you to OLAOLU for allowing us to share this lovely book right here on Storytime. This is a book about resilience. This is a book about fighting and, yes, powering through even when things hold us back. I hope you're ready for this one. Get all that you need, get comfortable. And if you're in Illinois right now with the rain, please get yourself some cool, nice hot drink and enjoy a wonderful story. Good morning to you, and we'll be back after this message. Just join me on the other side of this message. Thank you.
Hello, I'm OLAOLU OgUNYEMI, officer in the United States Marine Corps and author of Crow from the Shadow. You are tuned in with my brother on Storytime with Mr. Lamada. Enjoy, and God bless.
Thank you, all my brother. Absolutely appreciate you. And of course, today we're reading this one, Crow from the Shadow. But please don't forget, like I said, there's a new book on the way. It is right here, Horace the Horsefly. And this one will be coming to you on Storytime soon. So please do look out for it. And of course, find it where you get books. But for now, let us read Crow from the Shadow. And this one is written by Captain OLAOLU Ogunyemi and illustrations by Joshua Ogunyemi. A big thank you for allowing us to read this wonderful book right here on Storytime. All right, here we go. The Crow from the Shadow. Oh, and just there too, I have to read this part. I cannot not read it. This book is dedicated to my beautiful wife and children. I love you all. To my wonderful family and support system. You guys rock. Oh, I love that. I love that indeed. And to those from the shadow, no matter who, what, or where that may be, you can do it. I believe in you. Oh my goodness. Hear that positivity. You can do it. Thank you, OLAOLU, for that message in the morning, lifting us up, pushing us on. Crow from the Shadow, OLAOLU Ogunyemi and Joshua Ogunyemi. Here we go. Hi, I am Crow. Oh, hi, Crow. Crow from the Shadow. I love it. Hi, Crow. How are you doing today? It's so dark where you are. The shadow is a person, or maybe a thing, or a place. The shadow tells me who to be, how to go, and where to stay. That doesn't sound like fun. Why should somebody else tell us what to do? Oh, Crow, are you happy like that? Let's read on. I wear all black, although my favorite color is blue. Oh, Crow, I hope you get to do what you like. Black cap, black shades. Yep, that's what the shadow tells me to do. Oh, shadow, leave him alone. Leave Crow alone. Oh my. School is easy. I can always get an A. Oh, Crow, come and do my assignments for me. But why would I do that? That's not the shadow's way. Oh, Crow. Oh. I love sunsets on the beach while enjoying a nice book to read. But the shadow said reading is boring. Oh, so that hobby is not for me. Oh, but if you love to do it, Crow, you should. Oh. I love flying like the wind. I love flying like the wind while I chat with my friends. Oh, that sounds fun, doesn't it? But the shadow said that I am a loner, so I just play pretend. Oh, come on, Crow, go be with your friends. No, enjoy it. I really love sports. Basketball is what I love to play. But the shadow said, don't play sports. So I just sleep all day. Aww. What do you think Crow should do, kids? Crow needs to break away from this. I had a dream that I earned a degree and decided to protect and serve. Oh, yes. But the shadow told me that I would never overcome life's hills and curves. Oh, that shadow. Oh, get away from us, shadow. I am an amazing architect. I built an Eiffel Tower with toothpicks. But the shadow told me that I can only dig a ditch. No. You're a wonderful architect, Crow. Live your dreams. Get away from us, shadow. I have climbed a mountain and I have sped around curves. I have greeted many friends and I have read hundreds of words. I have great manners and I am excellent at school. Why should I listen to the shadow when the shadow tells me untruths? Yes. Why should we listen to the shadow? Listen to your heart. Follow your dreams. Oh, I love it, Crow. I love it. I can be a success and even choose a mate. Who gave the shadow the power to control my fate? Yes, who did indeed. Oh, Crow, so proud of you. Yes, I can be a success and even choose a mate. Who gave the shadow the power to control my fate? Nobody. Yeah. I will move forward and become all that I can be. Only one can determine my future. Oh, I love it. Yes. And do you know who that one can be? Oh, yes, that one is me. That one is you. You out there. Yes, you can move forward and become all that you can be. Only one can determine your future, and that is you. Oh my goodness. And of course, the wonderful support systems that we have. The end. Oh my goodness. OLAOLU OgUNYEMI. I love this book. Thank you so much for sharing it here on Storytime with us. Crow from the shadow. Yes, kids out there, I hope that we learn some resilience. We learn to push away and follow our dreams. Thank you so much for sharing this wonderful book with us. OLAOLU OgUNYEMI. I absolutely love it. Crow from the shadow. And after reading this one, I hope that your excitement is up. You are ready for Horace the Horsefly very, very soon. Thank you so much for joining me today. And as always, please let me know where you're joining us from and who is joining in with you. A wonderful book indeed. And of course, a new one that is out that I am excited to read about. Horace the Horsefly. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Please don't forget, Storytime is not done. We're back tomorrow with more exciting stories, and we will be reading The Shortest Day. Yes, Yuletide is upon us, so we'll be reading this one. Join us tomorrow, and this one is by Susan Cooper. Yes, the amazing poem from Susan Cooper. Join me for this one, The Shortest Day, tomorrow. But today, let's see who else was with us this morning, enjoying a wonderful story. And remember, too, that you can call in and say hi to your friends, say hi to your family, and enjoy together. Thank you so much for being here. Let us see who was with us this morning one more time. Chriselle and Clay, how are you doing? And of course, Rocco as well. Thank you so much for joining us out in Long Beach. And of course, good morning to you, Sarah and Nathan. How are you doing? Thank you. Fully protected. Love it. Thank you so much for joining in. Terry and Abraham, thank you for joining us right close by in San Leandro. Thank you so much for being here. Betty Deshay, how are you doing? And of course, Rikia, I don't feel too good yesterday. Oh, I know, missed you in class, sweetie, and hope to see you today for sure. Thank you so much for joining in. Feel better. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh my goodness. Melissa Martin in Philadelphia, thank you so much for joining in. I hope you enjoyed that story we had for you today. And please do join us tomorrow for the shortest day. This one is coming up for you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining us. Melissa Martin, let us know who else was joining in with you today. Absolutely love it. Thank you for joining in. Oh my goodness, my brother, good morning to you. OLAOLU OgUNYEMI, our author for today's book, Crawl from the Shadow. Thank you so much for joining in. Absolutely love it. And of course, excited for this one, excited for our conversation coming up. You know how we do it. Thank you so much. Horace, the horsefly, will be coming to you on story time. Please, if you can, please try, get in touch with us today. Call in and see if you can get a hold of us. And of course, say hello to your friends, say hello to your family, and let them know how you're doing. Wish them a wonderful day. Set them off on a good day. Thank you so much for joining in today. Absolutely appreciate each and every one of you out there. And of course, a big thank you to my brother, OLAOLU OgUNYEMI. Thank you so much for this wonderful book that you've shared with us today. Oh, good morning to you, Melissa Martin. And you're saying 4B at Maritime Charter. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Oh my goodness, I'm sending you hugs to each and every one of you in 4B at Maritime Charter. Thank you so much for joining us today. Absolutely appreciate you. Thank you for joining in Story Time. Please remember to join us tomorrow for the shortest day. And if you can, do call in, let us know, and we will say hello. We'll stay on for a little bit, and then you can wish everybody that you love a wonderful day, and indeed, I wish them well. Thank you for being here. Please do check out the lineup that we have this week. Wonderful lineup indeed. Great books coming your way. On Friday, we will be reading about the amazing Zion. So please do join in for that one as well. Many stories to look forward to. And also, what are you doing for the holidays? What are you up to for the holidays? Thank you for joining in. I wish you a wonderful day indeed, full of sunshine, and yes, full of pushing away from that shadow. Let us push away. Remember, you can be anything that you choose to be. Thank you so much, and you have the power to do that. Yes, only you have the power to do that. But of course, we also thank the big support systems that we have that we appreciate so much. Good morning to you, Alice Walia. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining in. Chiti, Bella, and Chengelo, thank you for joining in. Oh my goodness. Thank you for joining us all the way out in Zambia. Absolutely appreciate you. I hope that you have a wonderful day today, or indeed a wonderful rest of the day out there. And I hope that you enjoy some good food for dinner. And yes, the holidays are upon us. I hope that you enjoy that. Thank you so much for joining in. Alice Walia, it's been a minute. I am so glad you're here. And of course, congratulations on your anniversary. Absolutely love it. Inspiration for sure. Thank you so much for joining in today. Oh my goodness. All right, to everybody that was joining in Story Time, thank you, and for letting us know where you were. Please remember that you can call into Storytime now and say hello, send love to all your loved ones, your friends, wish them a good morning. But of course, we'll be back tomorrow for more Storytime. Absolutely love it. Sending you hugs and of course, a lot of good kisses and just wishing you the very best for the day. Thank you for being here. I will see you again tomorrow for more Storytime. And tomorrow we're back with The Shortest Day. Yes, this one, a powerful, beautiful poem by Susan Cooper and wonderful illustrations by Carson Ellis. Yes, both award-winning author and illustrator, bringing us a very beautiful book indeed. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. I will see you again tomorrow. And remember, you can always catch Storytime at 11 a.m. Pacific time as well, the recording of the 7 a.m. reading. So please do catch us then. And of course, we always have material in our archives, and of course all the books that we read here. Please do support the authors, illustrators, and go and find those books where you find books. Thank you so much for being here. Much love from me as always. I will see you again in the morning. Much love. Bye-bye.
Read me all of your stories, some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Story time. Story time. Story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. truly matter, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.